everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Christina. You like my new room? You like my new background? Don't get used to it. I'm gonna move again in like 2 months. Moving around, that just seemed to be my new thing. So today we are watching Anora. This is actually a Patreon pick from a few months ago before I fell off the face of the earth, but we are here and now we're finally watching it. So all I really know about Anora is that it is created by Sean Baker, and I genuinely like Sean Baker. His favorite film of mine is actually The Florida Project. I think it's such an underrated film. I'm really upset that it was snubbed by the Oscars in like 2017. But it's okay because I think he finally got his flowers, I think, for this film, because if I remember correctly, I think Anora actually won Picture of the Year at the Oscars. I think. I have to double check. So there really isn't much I know about it. I've heard that it's supposed to be like a real life fairy tale, but like a cautionary fairy tale. Which, knowing Sean Baker, I can kind of see that. I am just looking forward to getting right into it, so without further ado, if you like the video, please be sure to like the video, and if you would like to see more of my reactions in the future, please hit the subscribe button. If you want early access to the full-length versions of my reactions, you can do so over on my Patreon. It is only $2.50 a month. There is also the full access tier for polls on what I react to next, and the Besties for Life tier for exclusive reactions if you're interested. I am just getting back into this, so if my Patreon looks a little empty for the past few months, that is why. If you also want to keep up with me outside of YouTube, you can follow me on social media such as Instagram and TikTok, although to be honest, I use my Instagram a lot more. Link to my merch and other things will be down in the description, but only if you're interested. I am deaf, so I'll be using captions like usual. I wonder how much of this movie I'm actually gonna have to censor. The greatest day of our lives. Definitely gonna have to censor a lot of this on YouTube, so if you want to see a full-length reaction, over on Patreon, completely uncensored. So this is definitely a touch strip club. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, it stars Mickey from Scream 5.
Do you still like your family? Do they know you do this?
Mm-hmm. We don't need to talk about family.
When Robert was here the other night, did he ask you for a dance? And you danced with him?
Yeah.
Not you getting attached to a client.
It was really weird. This is like Indian Jeffrey Dahmer, and he kept like rubbing my leg. And this
Indian Jeffrey Dahmer.
He said I looked like his 18-year-old daughter. And then he bought 5 dances from me.
Yeah, those kind of men are a red flag.
I can't spend too much.
Yeah, okay, let's go to the ATM. Let's go get you some cash.
Not her pushing you to get more money. Smart girl.
Yeah, Trey.
No, I know.
Annie,
Like,
I got a kid who wants someone who speaks Russian.
I like her New York accent.
Let's go. Come on.
no. No, I'm eating my food.
Time is money, baby. Get a roll on it.
Иван, ну ты можешь назвать меня просто Ваня.
Ivan and Vanya? Are those similar?
Well, shit.
I can speak Russian. I just prefer not to. I'll understand.
It's kind of like me with Spanish. I understand where she's coming from. He looks 19. It's bothering me.
Yeah, and you want to go to VIP maybe?
Yeah!
She's like, give me my money. Sorry. I have a couple of friends in sex work, and they do not care. Like, don't get me wrong. They like their clients. Not for the reason that you think.
Это нельзя. Но ты мне нравишься.
God bless America.
Give me your phone.
So I wonder what's attracting her to him versus like the other clients she's been with, because she did something that, quote, she's not allowed to do, and 2, she just gave him her phone number. So I'm wondering what the difference is between him and the other clients. He's cute, I guess. Looks like a teenager to me. That's just because I'm old. Oh! Did he invite her over? Why does she look so different to me here? Like, she's still very gorgeous, but there's something different about her face and I can't place it. He's like a child, I swear to God. I'm so sorry if that like bothers people, but he acts like a child to me.
Good.
Oh.
And she's like, what the does he do for money?
Bedrooms, upstairs. Let's go.
So, I'm confused. Does she also do...
You want to put this on?
Or do you want me to put it on for you?
Yeah.
I'm trying to gauge how she feels about him, because I can't tell. Like, obviously she's smitten by all the material aspects, but I don't know if she actually likes him.
Shit, yep. Ah.
Love the cinematography.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was an act of service. Okay.
How old are you?
21.
You smell that?
Huh?
It smells like bullshit.
Как будто тебе лет 25.
Well, in the industry she's in, she has to be more guarded and mature.
Like, what do you do to get all of this?
Oh, what do you think I do?
Russian mafia?
Idiot.
No, but I'm really...
He is so high.
Мой батя Николай Захаров.
Sorry, I don't know who that is.
Google him.
Google. I'm sorry? I have to Google your parents. I'm not. No.
And I'm seeing him again tonight, so... Yeah, we all know what fun you are, babe.
Okay, you're so bitter. Still a little bit upset about the guy. Robert? Yeah. So you do these acts of service for him. Get some nice extra money.
Ну, pогнали.
Again, I can't really tell if she genuinely seems to like this guy or just the money.
New Year's party.
I might have to work that night.
Not work that night.
Madam! Madam! Alert! Alert! I'm sweating harder than a mime performing a monologue.
Can I bring someone?
Ну, чё ты не стреляешь, я не понимаю.
You pay for an hour.
Oh. See, it's those faces. She makes those faces. And I can't tell if she likes him or not. She just tried to push him away. Again, the money must be really nice. And again, maybe it's better to just have one special client versus a whole club of like potential clients. Oh.
I'm about to beat this bitch up.
Yeah, don't go. Don't go yet. Короче, будь моей девушкой просто на неделю.
Exactly. Pay up.
$10,000 of dollars.
For a week? Nice. That's pretty good. I would take that.
She wants a week off.
I thought you wanted me to tell him.
We just gave you New Year's.
Once you give me health insurance, workers' comp, and a 401k, then you can tell me when I work and not work.
Nice.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed to drive them because my parents are dicks.
I don't know how I feel about him because he's such a young spirit.
In your candy shop.
Giving when Timothy Chalamet and Pete Davidson rapped on SNL.
And housekeeping should be done any minute.
What the f, man? Are you f***ing kidding me? I am with you, dude.
Okay.
Let's play blackjack. For sure.
This is shot so interestingly because I feel like we're just getting a play-by-play of the entire week. I'm waiting for something to happen. I feel like this is just leading to something that I'm not going to be okay with.
You know, it could last longer and be better if you just...
I think I love you.
Oh, her face! Her face! See what I mean? She makes faces!
No, I'm always fighting like this.
I love it.
Look, it's fun until at one point you just get tired, bro.
Well, I'm gonna miss you.
If I get married to an American...
Oh no. Oh dear. Hey guy, madam, I am more nervous than a salmon in a bear hug. What is this?
So it had to pay me at least $500,000 for that.
You? Will you marry me? I'm serious.
3 carrots. Yeah, I
This is cute. I actually wonder if this was filmed on the Strip. Only because Sean Baker has filmed like with iPhone before and stuff like that very discreetly in places, so I just wonder.
Rollers in, they're stealing my best girls. Come here.
Oh, that's kind of sweet. Again, my only concern is that I can't tell if she genuinely liked him enough to want to do this.
Are
Because
you gonna try?
that's sweet. That's cute. You know, she gives her a hard time, but she loves her.
I give it 2 weeks, bitch.
Okay, Annie,
Stay jealous, babe.
So she made it pretty evident that it's just that being wealthy is something that she's always wanted to be. Because again, she made faces when she was with him. And even when he said, I think I love you, she made a face.
Да я был с ним 2 недели назад буквально. Он не женат.
Oh, a lot could happen in 2 weeks.
Well, you did tell them, right?
Что?
Sure.
Мои родители уёбки, ты знаешь.
Я надеюсь, что я им понравлюсь.
Я проиграл.
Она проститутка, блядь.
Sex worker?
Is Ivan at the house?
Expecting guests?
Not him just walking around with it. That's hilarious. I'm sorry.
Иванжан, открой дверь, пожалуйста. Стоп. Что, угорайте? Ты женился на какой-то проститутке?
What?
Oh,
Пойдем. Where is the marriage paper?
I mean, look, I think he's a child, but he is 21. He's allowed to do whatever he wants, right? Well, that's awkward.
Вот чё. Подавись.
I would be on guard too, so I can't blame her.
I'm Игорь.
I'm Vanya's wife.
Мне сказали сделать фото свидетельства, если таковая есть.
Родители?
Торос.
Нет.
Who the is Tauros? My dude, it's not the time to check the phone. Please don't.
What the is going on here?
I have no idea.
Нет, это сертификат. Marriage license.
Jesus, I am so on edge. What is happening?
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
On a fucking speaker so this hooker can hear me too.
He just called me a hook.
She's fucking erotic dancer. Hi, Taurus.
I'm not a fucking prostitute, you fucking piece of shit.
You kind of are. When you exchange money for sex acts, you are participating in prostitution. I'm sorry to burst your bubble.
Они вылетают! Они вылетают! Ты слышишь меня?
Oh, fuck.
We are married. They're gonna have to accept that.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, me go myself, myself, you go yourself in your
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Go, let's go, let's go.
I need to get dressed though.
Okay, bye.
Ты чё? Ты куда? Нет?
Out of my way.
No, just relax.
Motherfucker.
Hey, she's from New York. She gotta learn to defend herself. F***ing impressive, right? Oh shit. Jesus. This is a cluster of just what the fuck?
I will tie you up!
Oh, say less.
Is he tying her? Really?
Игорь, ты чё, блядь, вытворяешь, брат? Да...
Okay, Igor. Let's tie her legs.
Crazy motherfucker.
Сейчас она убежит. Да ладно.
Oh, yep, no. Look, she's not exactly known for being demure.
Honey, I'm not gonna run, I promise. I'm calm. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna run.
It's really giving the girl from Scream 5.
You heard my boss.
Oh, yep.
Fuck your boss. I'm glad I broke your fucking nose.
You fucking bitch, you broke my nose!
What is happening? These last few minutes have just been...
Fucking untie me.
Uh,
I can't wait until Ivan sees what you did to me.
It's simple. He don't like you. He don't call you. He don't like you. Never met his family. You're not the one.
He is going to get help.
I don't think so.
what the fuck?
Or
Is that a bag of ravioli?
Fucking dead for this. I am Ivan's fucking wife.
And he left you. This went off the rails so badly.
She's a fucking little girl. She beat you both up?
Not fighting like one.
Can you untie? Where is your phone? Can you please give me your phone? It goes to voicemail. It's a fucking great husband you have.
I told you.
It's a fraud marriage, and we're getting an annulled
fraud marriage?
ASAP. This is Ivan just fooling around with you. Get over it.
I love my husband, and I plan on being with him for
I don't think you love him though.
You do not love him, and he doesn't love you. That's in your head.
my home, or I will be pressing charges.
This isn't Ivan's home. Do you know why?
You can tell me why.
Because he's a fucking child. That's why.
I said it.
A scheming prostitute cheated Ivan to marry her so she can steal from his wealthy family.
Oh.
Ring off of her. Be careful.
Yeah. The guy being like nonchalant with the ravioli in his hand is just.
Don't scream. Hey, what is she saying? Is she saying? Is she what? What? Shut up, or you mad?
Oh. Ugh. This is just getting unhinged. Sweetheart, I know you want to be wealthy. Is this worth it though?
Everything will be okay.
10K. It's as good as you're gonna get here, honey.
I want to talk to Ivan before agreeing to any of this.
We all want to talk to Ivan.
Okay, so let's find Ivan.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, sure, let's walk the streets with the girl who we kind of essentially kidnapped.
Get the f out of here.
Crazy. I am so fucked.
You'll get cold if you don't cover your neck.
Why the did you bring that, motherfucker?
12 seconds later.
Give me a scarf.
I knew she was gonna break for a scarf. Who is this guy? Because he acts like this is a gig or something. He seems nice, but I'm conflicted because, you know.
My border son of a...
Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Her face.
You remember?
5 years ago?
I mean, he did say that they've known him since he was 6.
Have you seen him today? No, not today.
Oh, he does the greatest parties though.
Wonderful husband. Nope.
Do you understand that my wife has to drive this car tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm not getting back in there.
Still f***ing stinks in here. Like 20 minutes ago.
You just left.
It's f***ing Russian sable, okay, which is worth a lot more than mink.
Tomato, tomato. Looks the same to me.
Мы его не пустили. А куда он пошел? Так его пошел.
Wait, did he just come back to where I think? Yep. Oh, I was waiting for it.
God, that marriage must really be in the toilet already.
Vanya's here?
I want what he had. I want one of those. Did you f***ing hear me? I said I want one of those.
Say please.
No.
Oh.
No?
Because I don't deal drugs.
And Gopnik, who can afford to live in Brightwater and doesn't deal drugs?
It's my grandmother's apartment.
He's at HQ!
What?
Oh boy. I'm so worried about what she's gonna walk into right now.
I love you. I love you.
Vanya? Oh, what the Oh, get the off my Why'd you leave me, Vanya? I tried to run after you. These guys, they tied me.
Vanya, our hour's not over.
Oh, get her the out of These guys, they want us to get a divorce, okay?
Annulment.
Either way, terminate the marriage.
Родители уже приехали?
Baby, this is bad. Vanya! Vanya!
He's so drunk. Really, my guy? Thank you.
There's a fucking fight! No way!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I thought this was a classy party.
Know what's happening right now? Do you fucking know what's going on right now, Vanya? course he's gonna do anything you say. He's fucking plastered.
This is the
lucky lady.
okay. Here to file a complaint and request for an immediate annulment.
We got married legally.
Objection, Your Honor. They're not legally married.
This is such a cluster. These past like 30 minutes.
Legitimate marriage place in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're not gonna be
They
signing.
got married in Nevada? Мы не можем аннулировать это здесь.
Oh.
Okay, that's it.
Oh no. Oh no.
Officer, get him off the table before he throws up.
Oh yeah, this really went well. This is going so well.
Get out of the car, okay? You do not have to listen to these people. You're an adult, Vanya. You're an adult, okay?
Poor Igor just sitting there.
We're gonna talk to your parents and they're gonna understand because they love you.
I don't know if we would say that. It feels very much that he financially relies on his parents because he doesn't want to grow up. So if they say get a divorce or we're gonna stop the money flow, he's gonna get a divorce. My guy looks stressed. Because the thing about it is that means that he doesn't have money. It's all his parents' money. She's gonna want to keep the marriage with the idea that she'll still be wealthy. But if his parents don't want that, they can cut off the money. And then there's no point.
Ваня? Вань, что с тобой? Покажи. Меня зовут Anora. Это такая часть женой Ивана и часть вашей семьи.
Oh. Oh.
Ivan is not your husband, and you're not part of this family. Vanya is not in love with you. Understand?
Vanya, be a fucking man and talk to me.
Night butterfly? That's cute.
We must go in the f***ing plane.
So we're getting a divorce.
Of course! Are you stupid?
Wow.
And thank you for making my last trip to America so fun.
Jesus. Dipshit.
Stupid bitch.
See, even if she did sue them, or sue Ivan, again, it's not his money. Better you married a man?
Ты чё хочешь от меня? Ты хочешь, чтобы я извинился? Я могу извиниться. Я просто с эскортницей провел неделю. Просто неделю провел, да?
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Wow.
You are fucking pathetic, man.
Are you seriously?
You are pathetic.
I like Igor. There's something, I don't know what his deal is, but he seems nice-ish after tying her up. Yeah, so after all that, she's still just an escort. Oh my god, is that the Luxor? I've stayed there. It's really freaky. Really weird. People say it's haunted. I believe it 100%.
Sign, please.
Taking pictures of everything.
Будет, но мне кажется, было бы правильно, чтобы Иван
Мой сын ни перед кем здесь извиняться не будет.
Because your son is a fucking...
What? And you are discussing hooker.
And your son hates you so much he married one.
Listen,
Oh, not the dad laughing.
The family's fucking trash.
Is this my scarf?
Yeah, go get your little scarf, sweetie.
Your fucking coat too.
The dad laughing. I'm sorry, the dad laughing just...
Goodbye, America.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed your trip, f***er. Look, I get it, like, she married him for the wrong reason, too. It's mostly because she just had this idea of being wealthy, and that's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to be rich. Although, the means of getting it through someone else is a little... So I do have some sympathy for her, but I also think at the same time, it's just like, well, you did marry him for the wrong reasons. You were with him for the wrong reasons. But, I don't know. A part of me is sympathetic, but yeah. Who is this guy? He's so nice. You should marry him. I don't know. So like I'm saying, I do have sympathy for her. But at the same time, she married him mostly for wealth. And again, there's nothing wrong with wanting wealth. Although the way of going about it, just marrying someone who has it is a little bit unethical. But I do have sympathy.
I like Anora. I mean, I like Anora more than any.
Anora is a very pretty name.
Tush.
Touche?
Tush?
Touche.
So high.
It's good that you're not part of this family.
Did I ask for your opinion?
I don't think he meant it as an insult. I think he meant it as a compliment.
I just tried to support you.
Dude, you assaulted me.
I didn't assault you.
I mean, it technically was.
Because you're too crazy. I mean, crazy too. But I can say you're too crazy too.
Touche.
Touche?
So he did it because he thought she was gonna hurt herself.
You know, if Garnick wasn't there, you'd have me. You have eyes.
Oh.
Okay, but I didn't want you.
Why?
What?
Why?
That's a crazy question, but I get it.
Why wouldn't you have me?
Because I'm not pissed.
Good answer.
Nope. Cause you're a ass bitch.
Love that she brought that back. He thinks it's funny. Considering she is a sex worker, she is in an environment where I'm sure she's always on defense of the idea of someone assaulting her or like being her. Nice enough to give him a blanket. Ah, that's such a great shot. Oh God, I love the cinematography in this.
Hey.
Oh, that's so sweet. Can also pawn it. Again, it's a very convoluted issue, but I do have a lot of sympathy for this character. Annie, or I like Anora. I honestly like that name better.
This car is very you.
Do you like it?
Thank you.
No.
It's my grandmother's.
Oh. I don't know if this is her getting back some controller because she actually likes him or what. I can't tell what he's feeling. What's happening here? This doesn't feel right. Leave it up to Sean Baker to end it like that. Oh, that's so fucking sad. So that was Anora. Let's talk about it. Anora is a 2024 film written and directed by Sean Baker. As I shared in the beginning of this video, I like his work. His favorite project of mine is The Florida Project. I think it's great, and I'm not gonna lie, this movie is now pretty much in second place for one of my favorite films by him. I surprisingly have not seen a lot of reactions to this movie on YouTube, or at least I haven't seen them personally, despite that this movie won Best Picture Award at the 97th Academy Awards. So a theme that I've noticed with Sean Baker for most of his films is that a lot of his films are mostly centered around sex workers and immigrants. For example, like The Florida Project and Anora. He, for some reason, has a fixation on the lives of sex workers, not in a way that fetishizes necessarily, but in a way that he wants to share the reality of being a sex worker. My first film was The Florida Project from him. That was the first time I ever saw a Sean Baker film. What I loved about that film was that there was no good or bad person. Like, very much it was like a reality kind of thing, that everyone was in a gray area. I think it's very rare for humans to be purely evil or purely wholesome and good. I feel like a lot of us are in the gray zone, so I really love that about his stories. And Anora was definitely the same for me. Before I get into the story really quick, I just want to give my flowers to the cinematographer for this film. As you guys know, I love cinematography, and I need to talk about this one. The cinematographer is Drew Daniels. He's a Texan cinematographer. He's done It Comes at Night, he does Anora, and he's also done Red Rocket, which I believe is another Sean Baker film, which I have not seen yet. He also was the cinematographer for both Euphoria and The Idol for a few episodes. For 2 episodes of The Idol and 2 episodes of Euphoria for season 1. I like his work. I think he is a great cinematographer. I love the lighting that he does. And I love that in this film, kind of similar to The Florida Project, he does this idea of almost a voyeurism experience. Some of the shots in this film are like wide angle. They're very much stationed, and they're in a way that we more so, instead of experiencing what is happening in the scene, we watch it from a distance as almost an outsider. And that kind of filming, that kind of cinematography is something that I find fascinating. I think the only other show that I've seen kind of depict that kind of cinematography is Mr. Robot, and it's absolutely beautiful. There's just something about it that I love. Although, unlike the Florida Project, Anora does feature a lot more shots and like takes that are a little bit more in line with like a feature-length film, like a typical one. But I do like that they experimented with some of the shots within the movie. So as for the cast, I did not know anyone. The only person I recognized was Mickey Madison, who plays Annie / Anora. I only know of her from Scream 5. I'm pretty sure it's Scream 5. And I loved her in that. I thought she was just so entertaining. She's incredibly pretty, very beautiful woman. And I liked that we could see how versatile she is compared to what she was like in Scream 5. And here, I just loved it. I thought her New York accent was interesting. I don't know if it was meant to be a New York accent or a New Jersey one, but it was still cute. The I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that name. The actor who plays Ivan / Vanya, Mark. I'm just gonna say Mark. Mark this, because I'm not gonna pronounce that name properly. He was very good in his role. Painfully so. But he was good. I haven't seen him in anything else. Again, majority of this cast, I do not know who they are. But regardless, I think everyone did a great job in each role that they were given. Some of them were a little bit more comedic than others. Like the Armenian guy, I just thought he was so funny. I think it was just the attitude that got me. It was just great. It does say that it's classified as a dramedy, so I guess that makes sense. So let's just get into the story. I am going to keep this a little brief because I feel like Anora, you can dissect it in many ways, but I'm going to kind of just stay with the basis of the story. I've been told that this is very much a fairy tale kind of movie, and it is in a way. Not all fairy tales are about true love, so let's just put that out there right now. In a way, this was a fairy tale for Annie. I'm sorry, I want to say Anora, but it's fine. This was a fairy tale for her in the sense that this was a guy that she may not have been in love with, because it was very clear throughout the movie that she did not have romantic feelings for him. Like, there were scenes where they would be having sex, or he would say something, or he would do something, and she would make faces that were making it very clear that she almost got like the ick. And for her, I think this was more of a fairy tale of the idea that we see what her living situation was. I believe she lived with like a roommate and the roommate's boyfriend. She lives near the train tracks, which is so aggravating. The noise. And you know, she works as a sex worker, and although some sex workers, if they save up their money and they do what they can do well, depending on the, how do I say, clientele. But it was very clear here that she was very much working with what she could get. And she hustled very hard. That was very clear from the beginning of the film, that she works very hard. And this guy comes along, and I think she was able to like sniff out in the beginning that he was at least somewhat wealthy. I don't think she knew exactly how wealthy until she saw the house and just saw how he just didn't seem to care. Gave her like $15,000 for a week to be his live-in girlfriend, basically. And I think for her, in the sense, this is a fairy tale of being able to get out of a situation where you are not financially stable, at least not as financially stable as you would like to be, and you find this person who could give you that, regardless if you love them or not. I kind of talked about like it was a little unethical to marry him if you're not in love with him, but you know, pushing that aside, I understand why she did it. But I also at the same time made a comment about how I had a feeling that the money that he had was not his money. He's very young, and although I'm not saying that there aren't young people out there who can obtain an insane amount of wealth, there can be. If you work very hard, you can, but that's not an everyday thing. Very rare to come across those kind of people. And I already knew like right away, I'm like, there's no way this is his money. There's no way. And so when Toros, the godfather, was able to confirm that for me and say like, this is not even his house, this is his parents' house. That bedroom that you've been having sex in, that's his parents' bedroom. I immediately was like, oh, okay, so the minute that mommy and daddy say that you are going to divorce you know, this hooker, which we'll discuss that in a second, that the minute they said that he was going to listen, because it's clear that he is financially dependent on his parents, he does not want to work, he's a spoiled brat, he is going to listen to them regardless if it hurts someone else or not. Now, I didn't like, I prefer to just say sex worker. I don't like hooker, prostitute. I just tend to think those are very stigmatized words. Escort is maybe a little bit better. I don't mind the word escort, but I don't know how actual sex workers feel about that. But in this film, she did have sex in transaction for money. So in a sense, she did commit prostitution. So I can't really blame his parents for saying that word, or even Toro's. What I can blame them for is being fucking rude. Because in a way, when you use those kind of words against a sex worker, I feel like you minimize them down to that is all they are. And even he did it. Vanya, he did the same thing when they were on the plane, and he said the whole like, oh, it was just, you know, me having fun with an escort. And you know that the way he said it, the tone he said it, pretty much said that she's nothing more than that. And that's the thing about Sean Baker, is that he really likes to focus on the idea that sex workers like Anora, and even the people that she works with, or even the character in the Florida Project, or several characters in the Florida Project, they are still real people, but because of the work that they do, they are so minimized to what they do for work. And that was very clear in this movie, that Anora, although she was living this fairy tale life that, oh, I'm finally in a place where I can be incredibly financially stable, I will never have to worry another day in my life, they still saw her as nothing more than what she did for work. Like, even when she met the parents, she tried to present herself as like, you know, nice, speaking Russian, you know, to, how do you say this? Accommodate their culture, I guess is the best way to say it. Or like to blend in with their culture. And again, although I know she married him for financial reasons, which is, let's be honest, there's some people who do that. I don't really see anything wrong with it. That she was trying her best to appear as anything more than what people saw her as. And even then, the mother was a piece of work. It is a great film, and I really do appreciate what Sean Baker was trying to do with this, and the idea of showing the reality of being a sex worker, of being this woman who she wanted to do better for herself. And again, maybe the way she went about it wasn't the best. Although I will point something out. She did not chase it. She did what he wanted. She was there for a paycheck. When he offered to marry her, or not even offered to marry her, just said, marry me. You know, at first she was like, you're joking, right? And like she reiterated again, like, you're joking, you're joking. And finally he was just like, no, I mean it. And again, she didn't chase it. She didn't demand it. He offered it. And she said yes. I got a little bit off track, so I think I just forgot what I was trying to say. Either way, this is a great film. And the ending hurt me, because I believe Anora said that she was 23 when her and Vanya were talking about their ages. Vanya was 21, fucking child, spoiled brat. And she's 23 years old. She's into sex work. Her mother lives in Miami with her man. And you gotta kind of wonder how she ended up here. And the ending hurt in a sense that when Igor came into the picture, I say it's assault, but I saw something on Reddit because I was curious to see what people thought about Igor. And someone kind of pointed out that in Russia, the culture is a bit different when it comes to kidnapping and stuff like that. And so we'll just say it's a difference of culture. I think that he did assault her, but he doesn't see it that way. The character made it very clear that he did not believe he was assaulting her. He believed that he was just helping her not hurt herself. But when he came into the picture, I think I said a comment, at least after that one scene, that he was just so nice. He was considerate. You know, he brought the scarf, which was funny. But he brought the scarf. He like covered her up with the jacket and the thing. He proposed the idea of Vanya apologizing for essentially using Anora as like a play toy for his time in America. And by the way, the parents are terrible because they enabled that shit. They literally said, he's not going to apologize for shit. No wonder your son is such a...
Watch your profanity.
Sorry. And he was just so sweet and genuine. And unlike Vanya, who was like, oh, this is my house. These are my things. my money, blah, blah, blah. And like complain about his parents constantly, which is kind of understandable because they suck. Igor was like a breath of fresh air. He kind of came, it seems like he came from the same financial bracket as Annie. And he appreciated his grandmother. Like he lived with his grandmother, he used her car. And from what we could tell, he has a good relationship with her. And he didn't seem to at all try to brag. And unlike Vanya, who was loud and obnoxious, Igor was quiet. And when he spoke, it meant something. He only spoke when it was like, he meant what he was saying. And even then, in the quiet moments, he would do gestures for her that were just intimately sweet. When we got to the end of the film and he gives her the ring, which I thought was very sweet. I also thought that was a very sweet gesture. And it's so interesting because I can't tell if Anora genuinely wanted to have sex with Igor in that moment, or if she did it as a way of like, well, he gave me this ring. My only way of showing gratitude is by having sex. Because I think from how Sean Baker wrote her, she is a little bit jaded in the idea of what her perception of like love and sex and how it mixes together because she's so young. And that's not to say that every sex worker is like that. I'm very sure there are some sex workers who have a healthy relationship with either sex and love, and they can kind of separate work from personal relationships. But from what it seemed in that scene, Anora thought that her way of showing gratitude for him being sweet, or for her, giving her at least a ring, was to have sex with him. And then it was so interesting because he reaches out to kiss her, like caresses her face, tries to pull her in, like very gently to kiss her. And she has such a visceral reaction. Like that idea of intimacy, which was more genuine and sweet, startled her. Like the idea that she was taking back control by having sex with him, and then he does something that completely threw her off enough to break her, was just fascinating. It made me very sad because like her relationship with Vanya, you know, her husband, you know, we're in love, you know, whatever, was very transactional. Even when they were married, all of it was transactional. He was a fucking child. And even in the sex scenes, and they had plenty of sex scenes, we never see them kiss. I don't think there was any kiss scene. Not necessarily sex scene, although they can go hand in hand, where they kissed, where it seemed genuinely like out of love or like care. Because even like one scene where they were kissing, it was only because I believe, what was it? Oh yeah, she rubbed some coke on her gums and she kissed him as a way of like transferring it over. And I'm like, there's no actual intimate scene between them where it's gentle or loving. And so when Igor reaches out to like kiss her and she had such a shocked reaction, it was sad. They leave the ending very open-ended. I would like to believe that she gives Igor a chance because I think he's actually very sweet. A bit misguided on what assault is, but that's just my opinion. It's such a wonderful movie, and I do see the idea that it is a fairy tale movie in the sense that this is a woman who thought that she found essentially her golden ticket to financial stability forever. Never having to sell herself short for anyone, and just being able to live a life of luxury and being able to have fun whenever she wants. I mean, come on, I feel like most of us, if we were given that opportunity, we would take it. I mean, we would get bored after a while. I mean, for me, I would personally need something to stimulate me, but that's just my opinion. So I do see the idea of a fairy tale. The ending, though, was just gut-wrenching, and it hurt a lot because I just felt so bad for this girl. Because her idea of like love and everything was very tied up in transactional sex, transactional relationships. And the moment that she's finally in a moment of genuine connection, or what someone wanted to do as genuine connection, she just pulls back immediately and does not react well. I do like that she at least had like a breakdown, or at least she finally let herself cry after everything she went through, because my God, what the fuck? It was insane. I could not imagine being in that scenario. And like, I know that sex workers, you go through some crazy shit in the industry, but oh my God. And so I do like that, you know, despite that she had a complete breakdown, again, Igor was there to be genuine, sweet, and hold her while she cried. So fucking sad. It's a fantastic film. I'll just leave it at that. I love the cinematography. I love the acting. I think all the actors, even though I only knew Mickey, I think all of them did a great job. I love the story. This is definitely, I think, fighting for first place for me when it comes to the Florida Project. Like, they're just, but it is a good film. I can definitely see why it won awards and why it won Best Picture. I'm honestly glad that Sean Baker finally got his flowers. And I believe Mickey also won Best Actress. Let me see real quick. Yeah, she won Best Actress, which I think is well deserved because she did an amazing job. But again, it's a great movie. I really enjoyed it. Even if it made me super, super sad at the end, that's fine. Worth it. Great storytelling. Please leave your comments down below letting me know what you thought of this movie. What did you think of the ending? Did you really think that this was so-called a fairy tale? What was your opinion on Vanya, Ivan, whatever? What's your opinion on Anora? Because I feel like she is definitely a character that can be in a gray zone. And like I said, that is something that I really admire about Sean Baker's films, is that his characters are always in the gray zone. There's no inherently good or bad person within any of his films, at least in my opinion. And I'm very curious to know what some people's opinion of Anora is. If you liked the video, please be sure to like the video. And if you would like to see more of my reactions, please be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you want early access to the full-length versions of my reactions, including uncensored ones like this one, because this will be heavily censored, you can do so on my Patreon. The link is in the description. There's only $2.50 a month. There's also the full access tier for polls on what I react to next, and the Besties for Life tier for exclusive reactions if you're interested. If you also want to keep up with me outside of YouTube, you can follow me on social media such as Instagram and TikTok. But to be honest, I use my Instagram a bit more. Link to my merch and other stuff will be down in the description, but again, only if you're interested. Thanks for watching Anora with me, and until the next video, bye.